Big breaking news coming in. One bowler and 12 staff members from the Chennai Super Kings contingent have tested positive. The team has now gone into quarantine. They are currently in Dubai in a hotel. Big breaking news coming in ahead of the IPL. The Chennai Super Kings contingent reporting one bowler and 12 staff members testing positive. There were a set of precautions that were taken as soon as they reached the UAE. Each team had to undergo 3 separate COVID tests, and in the third and final test, one bowler and 12 staff members have tested positive. Right now, as a result of this, the Chennai Super Kings have had to extend their quarantine period. And first breaking this news was Times of India journalist Dwaipan Datta, who joins me on the phone for more on this. Dwaipan, what more information can you share with us? What are you picking up so far?
One player and a few of the other support staff members have tested positive, and the player concerned tested positive on the last in the last testing, which happened on the 26th. So so it means that the team will have to go into a longer quarantine, and it will go on till September 5th, which means that there will be no practice for the team till September 5th. And so that is the situation right now. One player and a few other squad members have tested positive.
Okay, so Dwaipan, what does this mean going forward? The team continues to remain in quarantine. Just talk us through what the process involves now.
Yes, the players and the squad, the support staff members who have tested positive, they have been isolated and have been moved to a separate quarantine center, where they will and the rest of the team stays in quarantine for the next 6-7 days. So which means that till the 5th there will be no practice for the team, which is of course a very difficult situation for CSK, given that that it is an aging team and they were short on practice, and they were looking for some practice before. But for them everything gets delayed now. So it is definitely a blow for the team, big blow for the team.
Certainly is a big blow for them. And Dwaipan, it also highlights once again, right, you take the entire tournament to the United Arab Emirates to avoid the entire COVID issue, but over there itself, very unfortunate that one player and 12 support staff members have tested positive. So with all those precautions in place, with the bio bubble in place, despite that, it's still not proven to be enough.
Yes, what is expected is that probably this happened during travel, during the airport travel, to airports and the flight. So that is from where it has come in. So yes, it is an unfortunate situation. The CSK did take enough measures to ensure, and all it takes is one asymptomatic member for it to happen. There were measures taken to ensure that it doesn't happen, but it is an extremely unfortunate case that it has happened, but that's the reality of it.
Right, Dwaipan, just finally, the BCCI issued very detailed SOPs for the IPL. Even the United Arab Emirates were extremely strict about the number of tests, the entire protocol. So, first of all, just help our viewers understand what exactly that SOP was. And secondly, is there any threat to the tournament at all? I'm sure a lot of IPL fans are very keenly watching this to know, does this mean that CSK in any way is not going to participate in the tournament? Does this mean the tournament will be called off at all? What does this mean for the future of CSK and IPL? Is there any question mark over there at all?
As of now, there is no question mark about the future of the IPL. For now, as per the protocol, the team stays in quarantine for another 7 days, and there will be tests every 2 days. and the team will be back in training only after everyone has tested negative. In foreign leagues also, we have seen, foreign football leagues also, we have seen players who have been tested positive. They have been isolated, but the tournament has gone on. So IPL is also looking to follow that kind of a module, which ensures that if one player or two players are found positive, they are isolated, but the tournament goes on. So as of now, there is no threat to the tournament, and this could always happen. So the measures were taken beforehand. If there is somebody who tests positive, what the measures will be taken. So those decisions were taken beforehand. So this is part of the protocol. There was no guarantee that no one will test positive, and the situation is such that a player from CSK has. It could have been anybody else, but it does not mean that the tournament is under threat at the present moment. Not right away.
Right. Dwaipan, thanks so much for joining us, bringing us this news, bringing us this updates for everybody who's just joining us. One player from CSK and 12 support staff members have tested positive. We wish them a speedy recovery, of course. But as of now, as Dwaipan was saying, there's no threat for the tournament itself. The tournament will go ahead as scheduled. The CSK team, however, will have to stay for a few more days in quarantine before they can begin match practice or before they can get a session in the net. So we'll keep a close eye on that. But for now, we're going to move on to our top story. India with the students of JEE and NEET.